I don't usually do topical stuff, but I bought this sweatshirt on Tuesday, and a day later, I thought about returning it. God damn it.
Think about it every night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
It is Saturday. I am in the parking lot of Feast Restaurant. I was booked to do a private event, which was a group of parents all got together and they rented a party bus filled with video games, sent their kids out, and then did an adult comedy show in the back of a restaurant. And what they failed to do was, one, have a microphone that was powerful enough to reach the back of the room, and two, tell everyone to shut up and for them to listen to that and in fact shut up. So host went on and did about 10 minutes, maybe about 7 or 8 of her 15-minute set, and then I went up and I was 25 minutes into the set, and I had about 6 people out of a room of 50 to 60 locked in, paying attention, having fun. The rest of them were talking so loud that most of the room couldn't hear them, or me. They couldn't hear me at all. To the point that 25 minutes in, a waitress who was kind of running the show just gives me one of these, like, we're done. Nobody came up to grab the mic from me to end the show, so I was just kind of standing there bewildered for a minute, and then just said, all right, well, here's my special, here's my album. If you want to hear what my joke sounds like with laughs behind them, you can check those out, and walked away and got paid already, so I didn't get a dock and pay for not doing the whole show. They felt bad. I felt bad because they paid me for a 40-minute set and I only did 25. I was happy to do the other 15 for 6 people. Yeah, on the whole, that was one of the worst shows I've done in a while, and a long time, on the organization standpoint. And again, I've done the exact same setup where the people in the crowd were respectful and they all stopped talking and they just locked into the show, and it was great. It's just sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes people don't listen to you. Sometimes you threw a decent amount of money at comedians to entertain people and they just would not shut up with themselves. So I feel bad for them, but that's my only show of the week. Next week I have another Christmas show, I think, and that's it until after Christmas. So this is Mike Cronin signing off.
So our next comedian, I'm not going to bring him up just yet, but he's got a special on YouTube, and it's through Helium Comedy, and I really appreciate him coming out for this holiday season. He's a guy that you don't normally see at a gig like this. He's going to kind of outshine myself. Now, Dave, of course, he won't outshine. Nobody does. And then,
damn right, Santa.
And then we're going to bring up Mike Cronin, and again, he's going to sell merch afterwards, but he's got a YouTube special, and it's through Helium Comedy. Thanks, Mike, for coming out.
Hey, keep it going for Dave and Emma. I've been doing stand-up for 19 years, been loving it, and I'm so honored to finally be in the back of a pizza place in South Lyon with 3 TVs on during my set. This is real fun. I love it. You guys are awesome. No one else wore Michigan. That's crazy. I don't know.
All right, it is months in the future. This is the week this came out. I must have deleted my recaps of the shows. I'm with Theo. Hey, buddy.
Theo.
That's Theo. Yeah. A couple things I wanted to say was that I mentioned my Michigan sweatshirt. So the week this happened, I got that shirt in the mail Tuesday night, and by Wednesday afternoon, it had broke that the Michigan head coach was having an affair with a staffer, was immediately fired, and then arrested because he had a nervous breakdown and apparently showed up at a staffer's house and tried to kill himself with a butter knife. As heartbroken as I was, I thought it was pretty funny. So wrote that joke about it.
I was born here. And when I was 2, we moved to Ohio. I've been a Michigan fan in Ohio almost my whole life. And I can tell you without a doubt, they're the worst people of all time. Ohio State fans are the most ignorant, arrogant, obnoxious people in the whole world. And I'll give you 2 quick examples. In 2011, Ohio State played Navy at home, and they had to make an announcement at the shoe to say, "Hey fans, please stop booing the United States Navy." I also watched the game this year in Cincinnati at my brother's house, and he invited Ohio State and Michigan fans over, and the loudest, most obnoxious person by far was an Ohio State lady. And every time the littlest thing happened, she's clapping, she's screaming. We're in the third quarter, halfway through it, and the announcers talk about Bo Jackson, and she goes, "Why are they talking about an old running back?" And I go, "That's also the name of your running back." And she goes, "Really?" And I go, "Wait a minute. We are an hour and a half into the 12th game of the year, and you don't know the name of your own running back?" And she was like, "I don't really pay attention." I'm like, "This is textbook Ohio State stuff." So that's what drives me most about, like, I feel so bad for his family. He just completely destroyed his family. He destroyed probably the future of the program. But really, he just gave Ohio State fans the greatest ammo and trash talking for the next 50 years. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm heartbroken that this happened to us, but also every time I find something else out, I can't help but laugh. It is some of the funniest things I've ever heard. He DoorDashed Plan B to his office. So, first of all, yes, yeah, that's true. He DoorDashed Plan B to his office. Say what you will about the guy, but his time management skills are off the charts. He works 18 to 20-hour days, and he's like, "Yeah, fucking DoorDash it to me, I don't care. I'll leave the biggest paper trail of all time for my affair." Do you know how type A you have to be to DoorDash Plan B to your office? Right. Wow. I thought that would kill, but yeah, mine's blown, right? Yeah, that's a thinker. And also, I don't want to joke about suicide. It's a very serious issue. But when you threaten to kill yourself with a butter knife, guy, I mean, it's hard to take you seriously. There's very few things less dangerous than a butter knife in the kitchen. These pictures of like, "Don't come any closer. I'll drown myself in this measuring cup. I swear to God, I will. I got the 8-beater. I'm gonna scramble my brains. Don't come any closer. I wouldn't whisk it." The saddest part is what gets lost in all this is the interim head coach's name is Biff Poggi, and that's the funniest name I've ever heard in my life. That doesn't sound like a football coach. That sounds like a bully that's also a pigeon.
That Aubree show was great, and that was a weird thing. My dad's best friend reached out to me, and he was like, "Hey, one of my buddies runs comedy shows. He's a comedian, and you guys should be in contact." So he contacted us. The guy booked me on the show, and I'm actually doing another show with him this weekend. So if you're in Detroit, come see me this weekend. Whoa, you okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And it was a blast. It had a great time. He hosted as Santa Claus because it was the week before Christmas, which is pretty funny. I was laughing at Theo, not Santa, but that was funny. Also that week, Cy Amundson happened to be at the Ann Arbor Showcase, which was about 20 minutes from my show. So immediately after my show, I flew over there, did a guest set on The Late Show, got to see Cy, got to see Cody Walker, which was great.
All right, next up we got a special drop, and I'm really excited to bring this guy up here. Please put your hands together for the very funny Mike Cronin.
We're going for Cody and Juliana, everybody. Oh, it's good to be here. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm taking an appetite suppressant, and it's going well, except I still have fat thoughts. Anyone else here have fat thoughts? The other day I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna do a chocolate shake, strawberry shake. That's way healthier. It's basically a smoothie if you think about it. The other day I made a really good dinner and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take my pill. I'm gonna really gorge myself. And that's not something you should do with medicine. Just Nobody does, like Cody, he has diabetes. He's not gonna be like, you know what, I want this chocolate cake to really make my foot hurt.
Great week. It was fun. Now, the Michigan joke did not work as well in Ann Arbor, which is where the university is. So that was a bummer. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, okay.
Are you faking that cough?
No.
Oh, okay. I was hoping he would be quiet and just chew, and then we could put in a voice where like, oh, I'm Theo, look at me. Oh, I'm just a little baby. I like to take big poops. Yeah, so Justin just put that in post. Great week. Loved it. I think that's all I have to say. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting the show. And please give Justin money. Everybody out there, send him some money on Venmo. Buy his art. He's the best. All right. Lila's. Love you like a son. Say bye, Theo.
Bye, Gail.
Well, it's not like we don't try. It's worth it every single night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
I'm gonna read this because at 47, I can't remember things. Nobody told me. So this guy, he had a special on Helium called The Thick Worm. I know, right? So, you guys were like, ooh, I want to know. I want to know too. He's practicing laughing. All these ready to laugh. They're ready to laugh. They're ready for you.
All right.
They're ready for you. All right, give it up for your headliner, Mike Cronin.